everybody, and we are here again for a new episode of the Figure Out English podcast for English learners. The transcript will be available as usual on figureoutenglish.com, as well as the learning notes and practice exercises. And let's start! Hello to my lovely English learners. The year 2017 has come to an end, and we are now looking at a new one, 2018. Thanks for listening to the first 16 episodes of this podcast in this amazing 2017. I hope this year has not been too harsh for you. What were your plans? What were your achievements? This time between Christmas and New Year is my favorite, as I can stop for a moment and think about the things I have done in the last 12 months. Every year, on this 20-something of December, I take out my New Year resolutions I had made in the previous year and see how the year was different from what I had imagined of it last December. Do you do the same? Or why not? I think planning and reviewing our plans later gives us perspective and understanding of what was needed to be done and what was actually realized. It gives the simplicity of a clear vision. When I know what I want, it's easier for me to make actual steps to realizing my plans. Do you agree? Feel free to share your views in the comments, especially if you don't agree with me. We will compare our opinions, shall we? So, a little look back. In December 2017, I had planned to make 3 online courses, learn German, and go on a long trip around Europe. Well, I can't say I have done it all, but I certainly tried. I have made 2 online courses, and one of them launches on January the 13th. If you speak Russian, this will be the course for you, and we will meet there. Then I have made some progress in German. And yes, we did make a great 1-month trip around France and Spain. So although I haven't done 100% of what I had planned, I'm very happy with all the hard work I have done this year and the loads of fun we had. More than 10,000 people around the world are following me now in different social networks, and I'm honored to be helping them learning English. But back to English. Have you noticed how I used present perfect when I was talking about my achievements of the current year? Why do you think I did that? Yes, right. When we talk about the finished actions within the unfinished period, like the year 2017 is still not finished, we use present perfect. Compare, please. We traveled to the Netherlands in 2016, but we have visited England this year. This word, this, makes me use present perfect for my finished actions. And now let's go on and look at what tenses we use when we talk about New Year resolutions. Let's do it together. Think about what you want to do or achieve in the year 2018. We will be making predictions. Yes, so we need to use future simple, right? Like, in the year 2018, I will hopefully record 30 more episodes of this podcast. This is what I want to do. What do you? As you remember, we usually use future simple when we make predictions and talk about our ideas only. If you know what you are planning to do already, you have already planned it, you will use be going to construction. For example, I'm going to continue my university course, or I'm going to move to another country. Here I am more sure because I have some facts and real agreements, so I can't use will anymore. Be going to will be better here. But let's think for a moment about more complex structures. What if you want to say, I want to do something, or I will give up, I will continue doing something. So if you want to add another action, what form of the verb will we be using here? I want it now, so it's in present. I want to. But I have a second verb after it. Yeah, what should I do with it? This grammar is called verb patterns. When you use 2 verbs together, the first one is in some tense, present, past, or future, but the second one is used in the fixed form, which can't be changed. The trick is that in English, there can be 3 different forms used after different verbs. But how do you know what form to use? You need to remember that. Yes, just a bit of work. We will learn several verbs today, but if you Google verb patterns, you can find the tables of verb combinations you can later remember. So when you make plans, you can say, I want to. And after want, we always use infinitive with to. For example, I want to visit Cuba this year, like this coming year, yeah? I want to learn Dutch in 2018. This is my personal plan, my personal wish. So after verbs, want, plan, promise, wish, and many others, you always use to plus infinitive. Next, if you want to continue something, continue is a flexible verb, and after it you can say either an infinitive or a gerund. Your choice. I prefer to use a gerund, this in form, yeah, but it's completely up to you. So I will say, I will continue learning German in 2018. Or it's also possible to say, I will continue to learn German. It will be also correct, easy verb, isn't it? Other verbs like that are start, finish, begin, end. But if you want to stop something, if you want to give up some activity, I will say doing something. After the verb stop and give up, we use a gerund form. For example, I will stop working overtime next year. I will give up smoking. Yeah, that's a very popular New Year resolution. I will give up eating too many sweets. Other verbs that use gerund after themselves are enjoy, like, love, hate in British English. Americans use to form imagine or think of. I'm thinking of moving to another country. I'm thinking of moving. It's very important to learn verb patterns in small groups step by step. Today we have learned 14 verb combinations and we now know how to use them. Now put that to practice. You can download my free New Year resolutions template from my blog and make your own plans for 2018 in correct grammar. You will find the link to the blog post in the episode description. Make as many sentences with these verb patterns as possible and feel free to share your ideas with us. Thank you and Happy New Year! Thanks for listening. Please visit figureoutenglish.com for a free download of the transcript and learning notes. Don't forget to share and comment. Cheers!